Name of the story: Danger Worm. Little Worm wants nothing more than leave his cozy home, but there's so many dangers. Worms live underground. They live in the earth and they tunnel all day long. Worms are happy with their life in the soft brown earth. Worms happen to make the earth good for flowers, grass, and plants to grow. So we are happy with the worms too. It's better to stay underground, Papa Worm always told his children. There are dangers from worms up there. What dangers? Little Worm wanted to see the sun, the flowers, the world. Dangers. That's all Papa Worm ever said. He told the little worm to stay underground and play and tunnel all day long. I don't believe in dangers, Little Worm decided. So Little Worm peeped out and looked up in the bright blue sky. So lovely and not brown. Little Worm was happy. But then big black bird swooped down. Oh no, danger. Little Worm tunneled back down fast as she could. Papa Worm shook his head. Number one danger is bird. Little Worm, I told you so. Little Worm decided that he had never mentioned birds at all. So she decided to try it again. Little Worm peeped out his head and looked at the green grass all around. She heard a funny noise. Croak, croak, croak. What's that funny green thing? Little Worm smiled. But the green frog hopped nearer. Little Worm tunneled back down fast as she could. Number two danger, that's frogs. Papa Worm shook his head. Little Worm decided to watch out for birds and frogs as she tunneled back up in the green field. This time the field was clear, no birds, no frogs. But she heard the happy children playing. I heard about children. Little Worm smiled. They won't eat worms, I'm safe. But children can see tiny worms as they run and jump and play. Oops! Little Worm saw Bigfoot coming her way. She tunneled back down fast as she could. Number three danger. That's children. Papa Worm told her. They don't look where they are going, and they just don't see worms. I think I'll stay here, Little Worm decides. But when the night came, she started to feel brave. No birds, no frogs, no children at night, so no danger. Little Worm tunneled up in the green field yet again. So pretty, with stars and bright moon, she smiled. And no danger in sight. Then a big bright owl swooped down, his eyes shining bright in the night. Little Worm tunneled back down fast as she could. Danger number 4. Owls. Papa Worm shook his head. There are far too many dangers for little worms up there. Don't you just stay put? Why don't you just stay put? Well, Little Worm wanted to spend just a little time in the grassy field. I love the blue sky, those pretty flowers, the moon and the stars. It's not fair that I can't just take a peep. Papa Worm shook his head. There is a good time for worms. Just before early morning, the owls are sleeping, the frogs and the birds are sleeping, and the children are dreaming in their beds. It's the best time, between night and early morning. No danger time. So that's what Little Worm did. She tunneled up just between night and day. The moon was still bright. The fireflies were buzzing, and the early morning sun was just around the corner. Perfect. Little Worm smiled and looked up at the very late night sky. No danger, just a little sparkling fireflies to keep me company. Sleep well and have sweet dreams.